We were eager for him to come to our house, so we began to cook and tidy up. Mary and I worked side by side all day long. When they arrived in town, I welcomed them and invited them inside. That's when I saw them. Cobwebs in the corners. Sweeping the cobwebs was Mary's job. They were hanging there in full view. Anyone who saw them would think that I was too lazy to sweep them away. I left to put out the meal, and Mary came into the room where they were sitting. She sat down quietly near Jesus. I kept waiting for her to help me, but she just sat there. I wove my way through the crowd with my arms piled high with sleeping mats, and one of the men reached out his arms and said, "Here, let me help you with those." I shot a glance at Mary, sitting motionally at Jesus' feet, and said, "No, of course not. You go on right along with your visit." Then I left. Mary was still not moving a muscle. Finally, I couldn't stand it any longer. And I went to Jesus, and I said, "Lord, don't you even care that my sister has left me to do all this work by myself? Tell her to help me." He looked into my eyes and said,
"Martha, you are so anxious and troubled."
"Well, I had every right to be worried." He looked at Mary and back over at me.
"Martha, your joy is gone. Mary has chosen the good portion."
I looked back at Mary, sitting at his feet, worshiping him and adoring him. And I realized why she was getting the attention that I craved as a reward for my work. Jesus didn't care whether the house was clean or the meal prepared. He cared about us. Mary received his love. I let the demands of my life block out Jesus. I thought my worth depended on my work. I had only let Jesus into my house. I needed to be still and listen so that I could let him into my heart.